Oh, hello there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, which has been kind of inactive the last couple months. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing a lot of podcasts and articles on wardensthemidwest.com. I'll post all the links and that, everything like that. But back to what you came for, which is more Game of Thrones play out of Octagon. I'm still working on getting some some videos for real life games. I'm working with Mickey, who is also part of the Wardens of the West. He's kind of the lead of the Cincinnati meta. So hopefully we can get those out soon. We play every Wednesday, and we just haven't gotten around to recording any games yet, just because it's kind of a hassle to set everything up. But in the meantime, I have a couple games here for you. I'm playing Tyrell Knights, Tyrell Banner of the Wolf. I know it's not Night's Watch, but I'm playing against a Night's Watch player. A guy who calls himself Supremacy on the Discord chat. For those of you who don't know, there's a chat system that was set up by those guys on the White Book and all. I forget whether it's White Book or Beyond the Wall. One of them does it, and it's just basically a very convenient way to communicate with people, start Octagon games and everything like that. So this guy Supremacy wanted to test out a Night's Watch War of the Crossing deck. So I agreed to play him a couple games just to see how the deck runs. This is his first draft. We basically did this. I'm going to pause this just so I can talk a little bit. He built this deck because he saw someone went 5-0 in one of the store championships last weekend with Night's Watch War of the Crossing, and he had written it off, as I believe a lot of people have. So he was a little surprised when he heard that a deck like that could go 5-0. So he decided to give it a shot. So we're recording a couple games. Gonna start back up now. I set up Marjorie with a Knighted on her, a Winterfell Steward, and an Arbor Knight. He has an Old Forest Ranger, another Old Forest Ranger with, I believe, a Long Claw, and a Steward with a Practice Blade. So, for those of you who don't know, or who do not fully keep up with the meta, Wardens of the Crossing has a new agenda. Basically, the first challenge you attack in, all your characters get -1, and then the third challenge you attack in, all your characters get +2. And if you win that third challenge, you get an additional power. So it's great for rush decks. Like, I know Tyrell, Wardens of the Crossing, is getting a lot of play, and it's also great for maybe control decks or something like that that are trying to limit the amount of board control your opponent has by either removing their hand like Lannister or just murdering them like Targaryen, or maybe even Stark, even though I'm not sure about Stark Lord of the Crossing. So we're setting up for the first turn here. Ooh, and he starts trading with the Pentoshi, and I have Noble Cause, so I'm happy about that. I love trading with the Pentoshi. And I even say I will not complain about that. Oh, I deleted it. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. So, I have Knight of Flowers, who I was intending to play, but now I can play Sansa too, perhaps. Let's see what I do. I have the terrible memory, so it says, I played this game last weekend, but it's almost as if I didn't play it because I don't remember how it went. So here I'm trying to decide how my gold adds up. And you see I have a superior claim, so that would be a good one to do with Knight of Flowers and Marjorie. If I can get it going, I can get that 2 free power. I use the King's Road and Noble Cause to bring him out essentially for free. And then I just play Sansa and the Arbor Knight, and I probably sit on 1 gold. Yeah, I sit on 1 gold. So I have 1 gold in case he has some event that I want to cancel, or if I win a power challenge by 5 or more, I can go and search my deck for a location. So he gets 11 gold. And Lords of the Crossing decks are going to love trading with the Pantoshi because they're going to want to get out a bunch of characters, so they can, uh, do as many challenges as they can. Hey, look at that. Jeremy Hammond is viewing it in real when I was recording it. I didn't. Interesting. He must have seen us talking on Discord. Kiddo Hearts 20 is Jeremy Hammond, that Night's Watch Kraken deck that won in Durham, North Carolina. So he obviously has a vested interest in Night's Watch. And then some other guy named Salin joined the game. I don't know who that is, but anyway, yeah, as you can see, Supremacy, or I don't know what his real name is, but let's just go with Supremacy. He played Ghost, a duped Samwell, a ranging party, and a messenger raven. So obviously, having all that gold is fantastic. You get a bunch of people out. You immediately establish board position, but giving your opponent 3 gold is very, very dangerous. The meager contribution helped, though, because he did the meager contribution and immediately got back one of the gold that he gave to me. So it was an 11 for him, and I only got 2 extra gold, so that seems like a pretty good deal when you're playing Night's Watch with meager contribution. I do a military challenge with Knight of Flowers, just to get the renown, probably. It's probably not going to claim anything significant, probably just the guy that defended. There's no reason not to, I suppose. I probably wanted to see if I could bait out one of his people. This is actually the first time I've worked with a Lord of the Crossing deck. So I've never played against a Lord of the Crossing deck, and I never played a Lord of the Crossing deck at this point. So I wasn't exactly sure how it's going to react, so I was just trying to test the water, see what I could get him to do in terms of defending, if anything. So I used the gold to pump up my guy to 2 because his guy over there has a practice blade on him, so he was 2 strength. So by going up 1 strength, I could still win that intrigue challenge. I didn't really account for that. I forgot that he had the attachment at the time, I believe, so I thought he's either going to have to defend with both of his intrigue challenges, or he's going to have to let this go unopposed. Unfortunately, he did. He did have the 2 strength, so I had to use the gold. So a little bit of a miscalculation, but not too bad, because I still got an intrigue challenge in which he discarded a ranging party, which is kind of a big deal, because those are some of the best cards in that deck, is ranging party. So he uses Ghost and Stealth Marjorie, obviously, just so that I can't defend with her on the other challenges. So I could give him the unopposed, or I could just jump block. I think I jump block. I'm just counting up my power and everything like that. Oh no, I go unopposed. Yeah, I guess I wanted to defend the intrigue. Something like that. It seems like something I'd do. Just a silly little thing that I do. Anyway, so he did that military. I took the claim of the Knelt Arbor Knight. I already have Knight of Flowers out, so I wanted to. I already know who my Lady Senza's Rose target's going to be if I do get Lady Senza's Rose, so I didn't need all that many knights. I figured it would be better to claim that guy than to claim the power challenge, because then if he does a power challenge, I can. I didn't want to, discard my only power icon and give him unopposed power, so that was my reasoning behind that. Now he's going to do his intrigue, which I'm going to defend. There you go. Good job. Okay. And then I'm just going to pump. Yeah, so I can win the intrigue. I have some pretty good cards in my hand. I don't really want to get rid of any of them. And then he just does power. And obviously power, he's just going to get the 1 power, and then I don't have any power on my house, so he's not going to get anything off the house, but he's going to get the 1 power for Lord of the Crossing. And I forgot, I was like, I don't have any power. Yeah, Lord of the Crossing. So, yeah, like I said, it was the first time I ever played against a Lord of the Crossing deck, so I was still figuring things out. He wins dominance, and we will go to the next round. I do claim a power when Sans stands. And on to the next one. I do have Attorney of the King out in my plot deck, but I don't need to use it yet. That'll be more as a closer, if it ever comes to that. Yeah, I'm going to take the gold. Figure worst case scenario, I can just play Littlefinger, draw more cards, and see what I get out of it. He marches, and that's where I'm going to take. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to, Octagon does just take a little bit longer than the average game. So he's going first, which is great for me. I want him to go first because then if he does, do his ability, his Lord of the Crossing thing, then I basically get my free range on his attacks. But he did that so that I could only get 4 gold instead of 5 gold. It's an odd choice. I'm not going to lie. When he did that, I was like, oh, sweet. Nice. I am not going to complain about that at all. Because I'll give up 1 gold to go second, especially against a deck that wants to go second. Being a Knight's deck is all gravy. I want to get as many challenges off as I can anyway, so going second is great for me. And I know that he's going to want to do all 3 challenges. Excuse me. So I know that his board is going to be depleted. It might not be all knelt out, but it'll be depleted by the time I start my challenges, which means that I'm going to accelerate. And I mentioned this in some card game DB forum posts, and I just wanted to reiterate it. I'm not positive about Lord of the Crossing as a rule, just in general. I know that it's really fast and it can win a lot of games, but the fact that you need to do 3 challenges means you're going to be kneeling out a lot of characters, which means if you're going first, your opponent can kneel out, all their characters and really get a lot of unopposed challenges against you. Or if you're going second, you'd have to let unopposed challenges get through in order to get your 3 challenges off. So I think it's tough. I think it has the potential to really rush very quickly, but it also has the potential to crash and burn. So we'll see in the next few weeks what goes on with Lord of the Crossing. I'm posting this video as kind of an examination of Lord of the Crossing in general, just because I think it's very interesting, and Night's Watch Lord of the Crossing is very interesting to me, especially as a Jon Snow deck. So we'll see if this agenda ultimately catches some traction, or if it's just going to be a passing fad. He plays the wall, and then that's all his gold. So I'm not positive about why the wall is in the deck. I guess it's just kind of like an alternative strategy, like, oh, I don't have Jon and I can't do all 3 challenges. I'm going to defend the wall and gain power that way. Or it might just be for the strength boosts. I'm not sure. I think that having more characters out is a bigger deal. Him having only 4 characters out, that's very tough, because right out of the gate, I know that I'm going to get at least 1 or 2 unopposed challenges just based on the fact that he is attacking. So he's going to have knelt guys. He's going to go for that extra power on Lord of the Crossing. So he's going to go for at least 2 more challenges. At most, he's going to have, his steward standing or Samwell standing, and that is exactly what I want. So we'll see how this goes. I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. So I do lose a military challenge and claim the defender that I used, which was another Arbor Knight. At this point, I'm killing my knights just because they're what I had to kill available to me. So I'm not going to be going for the full knight turning the king, big renowned turn that this deck is capable of, but I'm still going to be gaining a lot of power this turn regardless. So he did an intrigue of, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So he did an intrigue of 5. So I'm just gonna chump block it. I'm like, I have 7 cards in my hand. What's the worst that could happen? Losing my superior claim is exactly what happens, and that sucks, because that was going to be 2 free power that I knew I was going to get, because Knight of Flowers was going to get an unopposed, and I could do superior claim, but what are you going to do? This is the stuff that happens, unfortunately. So, kind of irritating, but ultimately, not a disaster. Like I said, I'm going to get... I think I let this go unopposed so that I can get my 3 challenges off. Let's see. That's what I would do retrospectively anyway. Yeah, he says, who cares about defending the wall? +1 is where it's at. Would I defend this? I don't know why. Why would I do that? Okay, that's weird. I figured that I'd want 3 challenges because he's knelt out. Seems like a fantastic idea, but I guess I was a little worried about how fast he was going. So I'm just going to take the 2. Or maybe I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. That's odd. Maybe it was I knew that I wanted to do a power with Knight of Flowers so that I could play Support of the People. That seems like something I'd do. Okay. So I play Support of the People. Take the unopposed. And then I go and find myself. What am I going to find myself? There it is, High Garden. So I play High Garden. Yep, High Garden. Shuffle the deck. Get High Garden out for free, which is awesome. Take the Renown. I hope I remember claim. Joe, remember claim. Joe. Dumbass. There you go. Alright, good job. Now, Intrigue. It's going to be unopposed as well. Ooh, and he loses Yorn, which is nice. I would never complain about Yorn going to the discard pile. And I have the 1 gold. We're both knelt out. I have the 1 gold, so I get dominance. And then when Sansa stands, I get a 5th power. So, like I said, him kneeling out, I still got 5 power. I had 1 power and then I lost it, but I got 5. So I basically gained 4 power plus the extra renown on Knight of Flowers. So I'm going pretty fast. It's 4-7 right now, my lead. He's got plenty of power on his house. Jousting contest. Good choice, Joe. Jousting contest. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Right now I'm thinking that I should have done, I actually forget what's in my pot deck right now. Anyway, I'm surprised about Jousting Contest. But then, stroke of luck, I draw the Mare and Heat. From his side, it probably looked like I was like, oh, I have a Mare and Heat, I'll do Jousting Contest. I have no idea what I was doing. I was totally in the dark. Maybe I figured, I'd play Pleasure Barge, and then obviously I'd get a Mare and Heat or something like that. I don't know, but that was dumb luck that I got that thing. Oh, and I get another one. That's even better. I'm like, hey, I have another Mare and Heat. Fuck it. Put on Marjorie. Right, Joe? Seriously. Okay, so I'm a little pensive at this point. I guess I'm trying to think, should I play Arya, should I play the Mander, or should I play a Mare and Heat? Decisions. Okay, I chose to do a bodyguard just to protect that renown. The indecision is... It's annoying even me, and I played the game. Okay, so... I did the Winterfell Steward, saving 1 gold. Maybe I was just worried about Tears of Bliss or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was worried about, but uh, yeah, I kept the one. I kept the one gold. Yes, this Mare makes me sad. Little did he know that I totally top decked that stuff. That was pure luck, absolutely luck. And see now I have Marin Heat and jousting contest against his old bear. It looks so intentional, but it was so not intentional. uh, I'm so stupid, man. You guys are watching my channel, so your fault. So I do a power challenge, and he defends the little bear, and I'm like, yeah, just knock Elder Bear out of there. So I get a unopposed power challenge. That kneels the wall. Which is just amazing. Marin Heat is so good, you guys. So crazy good. Clash of Kings, that's what I probably should have done. Yes, I'm just coming back to that now. Anyway. Then I do an intrigue with Sansa. My 2 to his 2. He randomly discards Benjen. Not complaining about that either, even though he's probably never going to play it. Because he's definitely on the Lord of the Crossing path right now. And then I'm done. I figured he'll get a military unopposed. Well, actually, no, because I think I'm probably just going to... What do I do here? I probably use High Guard for something. Which one do I prioritize? I probably am going to use it on the power challenge. It's because I'm not a fan of him doing the power. Or, oh my god, you guys, I probably use it on the 3rd challenge. I bet that's what I do, because then you can't get the power. Dude, jousting contest is good against Lord of the Crossing, guys. Jousting contest and High Guard, good. Good job, Joe. You did a good job. I'm doing great. I feel good. Alright. Now he does... No, I say jousting contest, bro. Oh, jousting contest. God. Retrospectively, that was a good play, even though I just made fun of myself for doing it. Oh, I had High Guard. That's why I played jousting contest. You guys. You guys. I'm good at this game. And then I oppose the power challenge. I opposed the power challenge. For no reason, I gave him the power. I don't know. Oh, I think he makes fun of me for that. I didn't realize he hadn't... He's surprised you didn't just High Guard him. And then Jeremy's like, why didn't you High Guard him? It's because I did not realize he didn't have an intrigue icon. So I was saving it for the 3rd challenge, not even realizing that he did not have a standing intrigue icon. This is me, guys. I'm stupid. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I said I wanted to stop the LTC challenge. But he didn't have it. Ugh. You did. Well done. Jeremy's a jerk. Alright. Next game. Next round. I screwed up, but I'm still leading 10-6, so it's... Or 5-6? I don't know. I think it's 6. 10-6, so I'm doing fine. I got another Marin Heat in my hand. Feeling pretty happy about it. So then I play... I think that was Clash of Kings, right? I'm not even paying attention to my own video. I think I just played Clash of Kings. Yeah, I did. To his... What'd he do? What'd he do? March to the wall. So that's a good play. He marches. I have to pick who to march. It's definitely going to be Littlefinger. Even though I do have the Pleasure Barge and the -1 gold. Hurts. and the little finger offsets it. I just think right now having a dupe Marjorie, a bodyguarded Knight of Flowers, and a dupe Sansa is just better for me. I can handle losing Littlefinger. And plus, if I marched like Marjorie or Sansa, there's always a chance that he has Yoren and he takes him from me, and then I'm just salty. So we'll we'll see. I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. So still no Lady Sansa's roses. That's pretty much a bummer, to be perfectly honest. Um, it's a huge bummer actually. So I tell him to go first because I won. Even though he played March, I still won, which is nice. That's why I like Clash of Kings. Clash of Kings, I believe, is a staple in pretty much any rush deck, Tyrell, Knights, or even a Lord of the Crossing deck, just because you want to go second with these kinds of decks, and that card almost guarantees you go second. It does not beat Sneak Attack, but Sneak Attack is... Nobody's playing Sneak Attack right now. I mean, anywhere. They're not playing it anywhere. Just because there's so many better things to do right now, and having 2 claim for 1 challenge just hurts so much. And then I play another Marin Heat on Marjorie, because she's knighted, and he's just like, damn it, now I gotta deal with this shit again. And she's only 3 strength, so she can bounce the power challenge by herself, or she could bounce nothing else, but yeah, he's like, ugh. 2 Marin Heats. So I didn't get any Lady Sansa's Rose, but I got Marin Heat, both of them. Trying to decide if I want to put 3 Marin Heats in my deck, because it's just that good. And there's so many Knights and Knighteds in their deck, so it's definitely something to consider, but it's just really good. It almost has no bad situations, because it's like, if I'm defending, I can knock somebody out and either win that challenge, or they have to commit a bunch of small guys to defend or to attack, and it's just so much easier in every way when you have the Marin Heat. It's just a challenge math thing that's just amazing, and I cannot say enough about it. It's so good. And it's best on Knight of Flowers. It's unbeatable on Knight of Flowers. Crazy good. So he did a military challenge in Stealth Knight of Flowers. I just took a dupe of Sansa, because I don't care. If Sansa were to die, whatever, you know. He already played both of his March to the Wall, so I'm not going to see it for at least 3 more turns. So I don't have to worry about, like, if she were to die, Marjorie would have to be March, or anything like that. So even though I have board superiority, even though he has board superiority, I'm in a very, very, very good position right now. With 2 Marin Heats, that means I'm going to win 2 challenges on offense. A military and a power, or a power and an intrigue. It's definitely going to be power because I have Clash of Kings. And then I have Lady Sansa to just kneel out and do like an intrigue challenge. Especially since he only has Sam up right now, and Sam's a 3. So if Sam were to do anything, all he would be able to do is defend against Sansa. I think this game is pretty close to being over. So he did an intrigue. I don't have anything in my hand that I really care all that much about. Why? Joe. Joe. You annoy me, Joe. That's annoying. Why? I don't know why. How odd. Whatever. I defend the intrigue challenge for whatever reason. So I win that. It says 3 to my 4. And then he's trying to decide what to do with power. Should he do both of his power icons? Should he just do one and then have it bounce with High Guard? What to do, what to do, what to do. He's taking his time, thinking about something. Can I skip over this waiting period? Alright, trying to figure out if there's a way I don't lose this turn. So if I were to do a power challenge with Knight of Flowers, that'd be an intrigue. Or sorry, renown, plus 2 power claim, plus an unopposed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, doing that. No, there's pretty much no way. Yeah, I remove him. I go up to I go up to, what is that, 14 now? Like, counting out my power. Yeah, one more. There you go. So that was for the unopposed, because I kicked out his only defender, since Knight of Flowers says only one person can defend him. I get the renown, and I get the 2 claim because the Clash of Kings says when I win a power challenge, move power to me. And then I do an intrigue, he defends, but I just did that so that I could kneel Sansa and get Sansa's power. So he wins Dom, but when I stand, the game's over. Yeah, here it's still 15 anyway. Yeah, so, and that was that. We talked for a couple minutes after this. I gain the power from Sansa standing, and I get to 15, and I win. And that's it. So I have another video that I played against the same guy. He wanted to try again. So I'll post that next. So this video's done, you guys. Thank you for watching. Nice, it recorded. Sometimes you never know with this OBS. You think you're recording and you talk for 40 minutes and you're like, it wasn't recording the whole time. So thank you for watching this video. I'm going to post the other links to all my other great content that I'm contributing to this great community in the comments below. So, well, not the comments, but whatever you call the little panel about I talk about the video. I'm not great with words, guys. Alright, well, I will talk to you guys later. Or not talk to you, but you'll watch my videos later, and you'll hear my voice. This has been Joe from Cincinnati.